Signature Vinyl Wrap. This is a product from Cypress, the Isle of Cyprus. This company produces vinyl wrap that you can customize the look of your bike and also provide it some protection similar to the clear vinyl wrap that you would have on your car. Actually not similar, it would probably be identical. So what you do with this wrap or this plastic is we're going to review on how you apply it. It comes very well boxed. They're very nice to deal with. You can get they have set patterns right now, but you can get a custom pattern if you would like. But for no extra charge, with me, I was able to convince them to change some of the coloring of their pattern, and I think they do that with anybody. Here are the products I use. I use simple rubbing alcohol to clean everything with. Then I use a Windex type cleaner, and then I have water to apply it. This tape here is to hold it in place, some of the patterns, and you'll see that used later. The clear stuff, you don't use that on initially. So this is my setup. So it's die cut to fit between the legs of my saddlebag, or my tank bag, sorry, my saddlebag, and you can see it cut here. So I start spraying it with water, and I spray the water also on the saddlebag as well, and so therefore you can move it around and shift it around. So it's exactly die cut for your bike and your material, and it just simply goes on very nicely. And then after applying with water, you squeegee all the water out, and all the water will disappear. Use a hair dryer here on the BMW logo piece to stretch it a little bit, and use your fingernail and or another little soft round edge to stretch the vinyl so that it adheres into the wrap. Here's a similar on the side of the bike. Spray it with water. It's die cut, and it's cut around the GS. That was a pretty deep thing for how thick this protection was. So it fits really nicely, and just squeegee it all out, and it fits perfectly. It's nicely die cut. Then we go into applying some vinyl, the coloring. This is the protection piece, and use a hair dryer again to just help the air bubbles get out. They eventually will disappear, or you could use a little straight pin and puncture it, and the air bubbles will disappear. What I failed to show is first getting the M in place of the BMW or the W, and you can see with this here, they gave me a black test piece. You tape it down real well, exactly where you want it. You can see the blue tape on the bottom around the BM, and then you start applying it. Then you cut the piece out, and you peel back the adhesive piece, and that's what I'm doing here. So I'm applying it here and getting the wrinkled around all the indentions and everything. Here's the other pieces to the logo, or the decorative piece I've got. You tape it down, and again you just rub it out, and then you peel off the vinyl piece. It's very simple. Their process and patterning, they've got it all printed out. You'll see that here in a moment. It's very smart on how they've got it done. I cannot compliment them enough, and they're nice to deal with. Emailing back and forth because of the time frame, it's really difficult to call, but they're up for it. Here is the completed product. This is my bike loaded down on a camping motorcycle trip that I was on. The stick is a carving stick, so I use it as my hiking carving stick, that you can see how I pack my bike. It really gives it a nice, good, unique look.